So a question we're getting a lot from folks like Jack and Yessi and Abhik and Javier is, what is white magic and what does it do? Well, Sony White Magic is a technology that you'll find in the Xperia P product, in the Xperia P smartphone in the NXT series, that delivers twice the brightness of a typical smartphone while at the same time being battery efficient. And the way that it's battery efficient is that it has a sensor and an algorithm that when you change your environment, if I'm outdoors, it's going to kick up to maximum brightness. When I'm indoors, it's going to adjust to the various lighting situations without killing your battery. It also does it without sacrificing the image quality or the viewing angle. So at whatever angle you're looking, you're going to see a very crisp and bright image. The way we do this is normally in a pixel on the screen. It has a number of subpixels, red, green, and blue. Well, we add a white subpixel in there, and that's how we achieve the maximum brightness. And again, without sacrificing your battery performance or your image quality or your viewing angle. The next question we have, if I can scroll down here on my tablet, is all about 3D, the 3D panorama capture capability, and how does that work? Well, the way it works is you go into the 3D capture mode, and the phone will instruct you that to start a left to right motion, and it'll give you the pacing. So if you're too fast or you're too slow, it's going to tell you to adjust that accordingly. So it's taking actually a number of images out of that panorama shot to compile and create the 3D image, so that when you connect the camera, connect your smartphone, your Xperia smartphone to your television, you're going to see that on a 3D TV, you're going to see that 3D image. The question we're getting is from a few of you is about the HDMI options and how do you watch video from the phone to the television. Well, HDMI is a standard, and so most of our phones have an HDMI connectivity solution. So you're taking a micro HDMI connection to the phone and a regular HDMI connection to the television. And you can do this on any number of televisions. It doesn't necessarily have to be a Sony television. But when you connect it to a Sony Bravia TV, you have an added intelligence, if you will, a better communication between the devices, called Bravia Sync. With the remote control, I'm going to be able to fully control my phone with my Bravia remote control. So with the music player, for example, using the music and the media player control functions on the remote control, I can press play and pause and go back and forward tracks right from the remote control. I can control the entire UI of my phone actually from the remote control, going into my Android screen, my Android notification screen. Regardless of whatever application I'm in, I can press a button and open up options for that particular application. In fact, if I get a call comes in and shows up the caller ID on the television, I can actually press the red button that's on my Bravia remote control, and I can silence the call and send it to voicemail and go back to doing what I was doing if I'm watching a movie, for example. So there's a lot of intelligence when you're using a Sony product and using the Sony remote control. When we do our connectivity through an HDMI connection, it is at full 1080p, so it's supporting up to 1080p. So if the video you shot is 1080p, you're going to see that beautiful resolution also on the HDMI screen.